The number 1001 is the product of the prime numbers of 7, 11, and 13. Knowing this, what is the prime factorization of 30,030? Alright, so look at this. So what we can do here, we know this guy, like this is a multiply of 1001. So how can we find it? If you have 1001 and you multiply it by 10 and 3, look what will happen. Times 10, it becomes 10,010, right? So 1 0 goes in front of here, right? Then times 3, it becomes 30,030, sorry, 30,030, right? So by multiplying 1001 to 10 and 3, I could make this. So the new number is basically a product of 7, 11, 13, 10, and 3. 10 is not a prime number. The prime number is 5 times 2. So 10 consists of 5 and 2. So then we're gonna look for 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. E is the answer. Mikia, an intern with the Parks and Recreation Department, is developing a proposal for a new trapezoidal Springdale Park. The figure below shows her skill drawing proposed park with 3 side lengths and a radius of a merry-go-round given in inches. The Mikia skill drawing 1 inch represents 1.5 feet. Alright, what is the area in square inches of the skill drawing of the parks? Alright, so because it's a trapezoid, in any trapezoid, the area is basically come from A and B, A plus B bases over 2 times H, which is a height. Now, in this case, height is basically 16 inches and A and B is 28 and 40. So basically 28 plus 40 over 2 times 16. 28 plus 40 is 68 divided by 2 times 16 becomes 544. So G is the answer. Mikia's proposal includes installing a fence on the perimeter of the park. What is a perimeter in feet of the park? Alright, so perimeter comes from adding all the sides together. So 28 plus 16 plus 40 plus x. What is x? X is the other side that we don't know. To find x, we can just make a right triangle, right? This is the height, which we know is same as this side. So this is 16 inches. And here is basically 40, which is the whole thing, minus 28, which is this side, this part. So it's going to be 12. So to find x, x will become x squared equals 12 squared plus 16 squared. 12 squared is 144, 16 squared is 256, equal x squared. So adding them is 400. So from here, x becomes square root of 400, which is 20. Now, we have the other side. So 20 plus 40 plus 16 plus 28. Adding them will become 104. But this is 104 inches. We want to find it in feet. Now looking back here, 1 inch represents 1.5 feet. So basically we need to multiply 104 into 1.5. And doing that, the answer becomes 156. So this is a tricky question because people might just choose C, which is not the answer. We need it in feet. The length of the south side of the park is what percent of the length of a north side? Alright, so it's easy. So south side is 40, north side is 28. So 40 times over 28 times 100. 40 over 28 is 1.4285 times 100 becomes 142.85. So here we got the answer 142. And the Smith family is planning to build a 3-room cabin which consists of 2 bedrooms and 1 living room. Shown below are the rectangular floor plan and a side view of the cabin. In the side view, the roof forms an isosceles triangle. The walls are perpendicular to the level floor. AC perpendicular to ED. F is a midpoint of AC and BF and AC. Alright. During the week, Smiths plan to roof the cabin. There's 20% chance of rain each day. Alright. So I'm gonna just go a little bit up here. So Mr. Smith planned to build a 3-foot wide walkway around the outside of the cabin. As shown in the floor plan, what will be the area in square feet of the top surface of the walkway? Alright, so this is the cabin, right? And the top surface of the walkway. Oh, sorry, this one is this one, right? So the walkway. So, alright. So we know that this here is 24 inches. So this and this basically is 30 minus 24 equals what? Equals 6. Now each of these so is 3 and 3 because 6 divided by 2, right? So 3 times, so we have 3 here. So this part is basically 3 times 36. Because we have 2 of them, it's gonna be times 2 plus. We need this part, right? So now this is 30 from here to here. So, and the whole thing from here to here is 36. So this is also 3. Now this one is 3, and this one here is 24. So basically 3 times 24, and we have 2 of them because we have another one down here. Alright, so the answer to this is 6 times 36, which will be 216, and this one is also been 6 times 24, which is 144. So 144 plus 216, it's going to be 360. So that's the square feet in the walkway, right? The next question. Mrs. Smith will be installing a ceiling fan in each room of the cabin and will place curtains over the 4 windows. Each of the ceiling fans has a price of $52. The price of the curtains for each small window is $39.5. The price of the curtains for the large window is twice that for the small window, so 2 times more. Based on this information, which of the following values is closest to the total price Mrs. Smith will pay for curtains and ceiling fans? Alright, so they want to put ceiling fan in each room of the cabin. Alright, so they have a living room, then bedroom and bedroom. So 3 times 52, and they have small window 1, 2, 3, 3 small windows, which is going to be 3 times 39.5. Then they have 1 large window plus 1 large window, which is 39.5 times 2 because it's twice of the large window. Alright, so solving this will give us the expense for that. 3 times 52 is 156. 3 times 39.5 is 118.5. And 2 times 39.5 is 79. So 79 plus 156 plus 118.5, 353. So 354 because it says closest to the total price. Mr. and Mrs. Smith plan to roof the cabin on 2 consecutive days, assuming that the chance of rain is independent on the day. What is the probability that it will rain both days? So the probability of the rain came here, right? So that's the information you need. During the week, the Smiths plan to roof the cabin. There is a 20% chance of rain each day. Because each day is 20%, so it's basically 20% day number 1 times 20% of the day number 2, because it's 2 consecutive days. So we want to know what will happen in 2 consecutive days. So we multiply them. Then this is basically 2 over 10 times 2 over 10 is 4 over 100. 4 over 100 is 0.04. Alright. Which of the following expressions, when evaluated, equals an irrational number? Alright. So an irrational number is a number that you cannot show it by quotient or by fractions. Usually something that is under the radical, it will be irrational. Now I want to just show you this one. This one is square root of 16, which is 4, so it's rational. This guy is going to be 8. This is going to be root 4, which is 2. This is going to be root 1 over 4, which is 1 over 2. So they are all rational. The only thing that is irrational is a line through the origin and 10 and 4, this is the coordinate of the point, is shown in the xy coordinate plane below. The acute angle between the line and positive x-axis has measured theta. What is the value of the tangent of theta? So tangent of theta. So we know when we have a right triangle, we can calculate the tangent. So the tangent is opposite to adjacent. So this value divided by this value. Now 10 is the x value, which is this one here. So that's 10, and opposite is 4. Alright, so the tangent is 4 over 10, which is 2 over 5. D. The equation has 2 solutions. Those solutions are equal to the solution of which of the following pairs of equations? Alright, so let's find the solution to this one. 2x minus 8, it will be equal to 2, right? I subtracted 3 from both sides of the equation. So basically it means 2x minus 8 should be 2, or 2x minus 8 should be negative 2. So from here x becomes 5. From here x will be 3. So let's see which of these has that. Alright, so actually we got it. 2x minus 5, so this one is 5, and this one is 0, so that's not the answer. This one is 5, this is 5, this one is minus 5, that's not the answer. The answer to this one is, no, that's not the answer. It's going to be 8. Well, that's the good answer. That's give me 5. And no, that's not the answer. This is the answer, right? 2x minus 8 equal 2. We have it here. And minus 2x minus 8 equal 2. So if I multiply both sides of this equation by minus 1, it's basically become minus 8 over minus 2x minus 8 equals minus 2. We'll get the same equation. So that's the answer.